Working as intended.
No! Clean map quest continues. There's like one more quest in Idleshire, I think. We gotta do the do. Midnight Dew seems concerned about 2 of the new refugees in Idleshire. What am I gonna do about those 2? I was just thinking about a couple of refugees that turned up here recently. This place is pretty unique and be hard for new folks to fit in sometimes, especially for the likes of those 2. They've got a few problems. Spend a few minutes talking with them and you'll see what I mean. Anyway, could you talk with them for a bit? I think they'd learn a lot from you. Their names are Notched Bone and Dedeen. Just keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't get into any trouble. Babysitting duty? Babysitting duty requires a cutscene. What's going on? Shenanigans are going on with you guys. Oh, an adventurer. So you don't live around here then. Maybe you'd be able to give us a hand with something then. We're what you might call refugees of the Calamity. We used to be settled near Ul'dah, but we got tricked by some nasty folk out there and ended up owing them a lot of gil. We barely made it out of there alive. We've been wandering around from city to town to village ever since then. Elshire was the first place to take us in. At first we were just relieved to find a place to stay, but that was before we knew what sort of place this was. Let's say we weren't impressed. Anyway, we were hoping to gather a few of the other folk around here and head out to find a new place to settle. So I made flyers inviting the people here to join us in building a new home. Take these flyers to the answering quarter and hand them out to the adventurers there, but only show them to adventurers, you hear? Alright, settlement things. This guy is getting boned. Adventure Dreaming Porter. Here's something I can help you with. Would you take a look at this? Here you go, a new home. Sorry, but to tell you the truth, I quite like living here. Maybe someone else might be interested. Go out and check the hinterlands. And the west exit. Hello. You look like you know how to handle yourself in a fight. Do any monsters around here put up a decent fight? Not as machinist. Build a new paradise? Can't say I'm interested, to be honest. I doubt I'll leave the hinterlands till I've seen everything there is to see around here. It's like where are more adventurers hiding? Oh, there's one. Thank you, exuberant. It truly is beautiful. Are you here to enjoy the view? Would you like a place to settle? Building a home? I hadn't really planned on leaving this place anytime soon. The goblins really make it an interesting place to live. I'm a fellow Lalafell. Come down here and see what you want. The fisherman. Fisherwoman. Any luck here? It's still fishing, same as always. Adventure, remember Feltsmox? Feltsmox still not catch even one fish. Feltsmox start to become very hungry. Nearby some bears are reason. They come down to river and eat fish and scare them away. Please slay bothersome bears. Slay 4 bears. Bring bear's meat to Feltsmox. She's barely making it. Would you like to get drilled? Joe, this level is so fucking broken. Would you like to get heated up? Wildfire explosion. You kill some bears? You collect bear meat for Feltsmox? Yes. Cutscene for more for food. Food givings. Bears are gone. Fishing waters are calm now. Feltsmox want to catch fish, but first fill belly with bear meat. Feltsmox really want to eat fish, but too hungry to wait. Thank you for meat, Uplander. First tasty meat for Feltsmox in a very long time. That needed a cutscene. Do I get some jingly shine? More Feltsmox things way up here. I'm making more best gobby friends. Someone goblin is a complete loss as to how to handle the great Morbols. You look strong, right, Uplander? Will you help me with something? I make jingly shine by search ruins for things to sell, but great Morbols stop me. Need to stop them breeding. Kill the seedlings. Please kill 3 Morbol seedlings. Seedlings normally hide, but I may have plant strike. They love fish. We can lure them from hiding with fish, but seedlings are sneaky. We must kill all at once. First need fish. Ask Feltsmox. I see her southwise. She always fishing. But she hasn't caught anything. You catch anything yet? Whatever you caught, you need a cutscene. Hi. Still no fish. Feltsmox only wish to catch fish. So juicy sweet. You need fish for Morbol bait? Morbol eat anything, not need fish, can just use normal fishing bait. Feltsmox go with you, try now. Come with Feltsmox to St. Mosian's Arboretum. Which will be a level 60 dungeon. Once the main story is complete. How geared is my Astro nowadays? That geared. A 148 ring. Upgraded all the way to 270. Feltsmox never try catch Morbol before. Start with throw fishing bait in water. Bye guys! Murdered. We got them, but Feltsmox cannot catch fish. Only Morbols? Feltsmox not sure how to feel about this. For now, we killed enough Morbols. Return to Gobby who sent you. Tell him we killed Tell him we killed Morbol seedlings. You've already slain the seedlings? You are a strong uplander. Thank you. Feltsmox truly loves fishing. I must find her and thank her. Perhaps she can teach me to catch fish. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Alright, Jingly Shine. No more fishing Gobby quests. Your things aren't working out. Seems like you've finished handing out them flyers. I bet everyone was jumping at a chance to get away from them filthy, disgusting goblins. Somehow I don't think so. The Gobbies are friends. What? Why haven't they got any interest in leaving? Though nobody I spoke to was interested in it. It's almost as if they like living under goblin rule. How could they refuse? They must have been brainwashed by those goddamn goblins. I was thinking the same thing, Dean. It's obvious that what we've got to do next. Cue the people of the goblins brainwashing. Racism. Everyone seems convinced that the goblins have brainwashed the citizens of Idleshire. Everyone here has been brainwashed by them goblins, I tell you. We gotta find some kind of proof that they're evil. Then everyone will come to their senses. And look what happened, I just saw someone slightly suspicious. The goblin was armed to the teeth and heading out towards the collector's quarter. Ain't nothing dangerous out there, so what does she need them weapons for? She's definitely up to no good. I don't know why you look so unconvinced. It's clear there's something crooked going on. Go out there and check for yourself. He thinks the goblins are brainwashing people and wants to know how they're doing it. Everyone here has been brainwashed by those goddamn goblins. We want to cure them of brainwashing. We need proof that the goblins are up to no good. And it just happens that Humir wants to call something that might lead it to that proof. There was a goblin leading a group of new immigrants out towards St. Mosian's Arboretum. Of course, I'm onto their tracks. I refused his invitation. Their tricks. I refused his invitation. There's only one reason for him to be taking them out to a deserted place like that. He plans to brainwash them. What do you mean you don't think so? Perhaps you should go out there and see for yourself. While you're there, see if you can't find out how they go about doing this brainwashing. You guys are wrong. And there just stands before you wearing a shit-eating grin and gazing at you in a way that makes you not entirely comfortable. Gods, it really is you. I've heard the songs and tales, but to think that they would come when I meet you in the flesh. Whatever I've done to deserve such an honor. Drat of all days to forget to polish my armor. She must think I'm a total bumpkin. But wait, dare I ask? No, I daren't. To impose on such a hero. Oh, but what is the harm in trying? Yes, I must try. You see, I'm in a bit of a bind, a pickle if you will. You see, I've just taken on a task of sorts, a task far, far beyond the abilities of two-gill greenhorn like myself. But you, yes, a realm-renowned hero like you would tackle this monumental task in your sleep, blindfolded with both arms and a leg tied behind your back. So you'll do it for me? Yes, wonderful. Just head over to Rowena's and tell Chloe Poe you're there to help. Did I say Chloe, or I meant Chloe Aliapoh? That isn't my silly little nickname for her, and I certainly haven't been frequenting her shop every day for the past 2 moons. That her ever so cute little smile might brighten my dark and dreary days, but I've blabbered long enough, haven't I? Ta-ta! Need to be level 60. That's fine. I got a level 60 right here. Hello, Chloe. Aliapoh? Hey there, lady. I'm Chloe. And who might you be? The Michael Darkstar from all the stories? Wow, you're like a legend, a real living and breathing legend. This is so exciting. Did I tell you love stories? Well, I do, and not just listening to them. I'm pretty good at telling them, too. I have this friend whose mommy and daddy went away and never came back, and, well, she gets lonely and cries sometimes, so I tell her stories to cheer her up. That's right, stories of brave adventures like you. She likes my stories. She stops crying and even starts smiling and laughing. Seeing her happy makes me happy, too, but lately she's just been staring off into space again. It must be my fault. I bet all of my stories are starting to sound the same. But then I had an idea. Do you know what it is? I'll ask great adventurers like you to tell me your stories, and then I'll put them together to make new stories of my own. It's a really good idea, right? Tell me you think so too. So will you help me? Rona gives me all sorts of things when I work hard. So if you do this for me, I can give some of them to you. What sorts of things? Well, tone stones for one, and all kinds of other special stuff, but not my Mandragora pin. That's all mine. So do me a favor, remember all your bestest stories and write them in this notebook here. I call it Chloe's Wondrous Tales. Because I have a tale, and I tell tales. Get it? Every time your stories help me come up with a new tale of mine, I'll give you a present. It'll be a lot of fun for both of us, don't you think? Thanks, and by the way, you're even cuter than I pictured you from the stories. Just get married already. Alright, pick up one random tale, which I'm probably not going to finish. Wondrous Tales unlocked. Alright. Like, what do I gotta do? I gotta do PvP. I gotta do dungeon that I haven't opened yet. There's a bunch of extremes. There's the Binding Coil Bahamut. Fucking Dunscape. Isn't this a crafting one? Game loan is concerned for the pecuniary fortunes of a friend. Well, if ain't one of our most reliable collectors got anything good for us this evening? Actually, hold that thought. Just remember that I've got something for you for a change. A favor to ask. I'd love to know a girl by the name of Zhloe Aliapoh, would you? Sweet little thing. Born into poverty, she worked her tail off for my sister until she'd paid off every last gil of her family's debts. Recently, she struck out on her own, renting out a corner of the hard place to run her own shop. Girl's got a nose for coin that's a match for anyone in the realm, but she can also be a bit scatterbrained, which is what's keeping us up at night. We'd like nothing more than to stick by her side till she gets her new operation off the ground, but needless to say, we've got plenty on our own plates. That's where you come in, so what do you say? Think you could pay Zhloe a visit and see if the girl's making ends meet? It'd mean a whole lot to Rowena and me. Do anything to keep Rowena off your back. Hello, kitty sister number 2. How can I help you? You don't want stories. You want items. Oh yes, I am Zhloe. How did you know am I famous? That's so exciting and also somewhat terrifying, but most certainly exciting. Oh, but pray tell, whoever might you be? I'm a very accomplished crafter. Mr. Gimlo sent you to look after me? Why, how sweet of her to ask, and you to come, of course. Speaking of sweets, have you tried Adkurag's pineapple pudding? It's so smooth and sensuous, and oh, but where was I? Of course. I'm doing quite well, thank you for asking. With the loan I took out from Mistress One, I rented out a room here in the cellars of the hard place. Can you guess what I'm using for? Actually, let me just tell you, I'm running an orphanage. I call it Memphinous Arms because it's like she's holding the orphans and keeping them safe in her arms. Get it? I'm still new to this, but I've already learned so much. For one thing, running an orphanage is really expensive, so I've had to skimp on a few luxuries. Food, clothing, and like. Well, the last thing I ate was Adkur's pineapple pudding, and I had to make a single bowl last the week. It was a rather large bowl, mind you, but still. But this isn't about me, it's about the children, and everything I could be doing for them is if only I had more gil in my coffers. Don't worry though, Zhloe has a plan. What sort of plan, you ask? You're looking at it. I've started my trading business right here in the little corner of the hard place. I acquire rare treasures and relics from the realm over and sell them to wealthy collectors for pricely sums. If only I could marry a prince, all my worries would be. Wait, what were we talking about? And what's in it for my supplies, you ask? I was just getting to that. Seeing as how I'm on such good terms with Mrs. Runner, you see, I was thinking I could pay them back in scripts that they could spend at the House of Splendors. I haven't actually asked her yet, of course, but I'm sure they'll say yes. Did I mention that we were really, really good friends? You know a thing about crafting, too? I knew this was Zhloe's lucky day. Also, almost as lucky as a day when that nice man paid 10 times what that stone was worth, a whole 100 gil, just because I reminded him of his granddaughter. Anyway, what do you say? You can be Zhloe's #1 procurement specialist. You'll do that, won't you? For the children? For the children! For Neuraxia! Oh, you're the best, the absolute best. I knew it the moment I saw your face. With you on your side, Zhloe's House of Almost Splendors, I'm still working on the name, will be turning a profit in no time, and Memphinous Arms will spread wide to hold every poor orphan in a loving embrace. Anyhow, let's make this official. Zhloe is also looking forward to doing business with you. They said for every collectible with me, I'll pay you in scripts redeemable Roman's House of Splendors. I did? Good, because that's exactly what I'll be doing, provided Rowena approves, of course, which she will, I promise. That's how Rowena pays her hardworking employees, after all. No gil, just scripts. While I can still remember her counting them out. 1 script, 2 scripts, red scripts, blue scripts. I mean, red and blue don't really exist anymore, do they? She'll be possibly thrilled that Zhloe's following in her footsteps. I just know it. Tilt. I see a spark of curiosity in your eyes. But Zhloe, you ask, without any gil to your name, however did you purchase food, drink, and other basic essentials of daily life? You weren't wondering that? Well, Zhloe will tell you anyway. At Wondrous House of Splendors, you can purchase an enormous flagon of pineapple juice for the low price of only 130 scripts. And who needs food when you have pineapple juice? Not Zhloe, that's for sure. Pineapples. Surprise! But where were we? Oh, you're probably wondering exactly what sort of treasures I'm looking for. Well, I'm happy to explain. Zhloe has her eyes set on exotic treasures of Near Eastern make and design. The little bird told Zhloe that Near Eastern culture is all the rage among the Ashgardian nobility these days, and who is Zhloe to disappoint such potentially generous customers? I'm counting on you, friend, and remember, so are the children. For the children! Custom deliveries. Also known as free levels. So let's go to timers. Zhloe wants 3 Near Eastern antiques. Oh, can I already purchase items 3? Sweet, I can get all the materials I ever need. Let's purchase items. And then we need these. I guess I only needed 6. So you only have to craft 3 of these first items. Not too hard to craft. 4 stack, that gives 1,000. Innovate. Use my 4 touches from my innovation. Then this should finish this off. Pretty sure you need to make 3 of these as well. The next one A little harder to craft. Well, not too much harder, just takes one extra step here. And there's 50,000 experience every time I craft one. Don't need no muscle memory. Alright, time to get boatloads of experience. Thanks to you, I've got so many Near Eastern treasures that I barely have space for them all. Unfortunately, Zhloe knows some very wealthy individuals who can barely wait to take them off her hands. Teehee. Airhead. Shenanigan music. I'm happy to say that your Near Eastern treasures have found no end of fans among the Ishgardian aristocracy. While with only the funds that I've poured in thus far, I can safely say that Menfin's arms will stay welcomingly wide open for, well, at least the next couple of days or so. But is Zhloe going to rest on her laurels? Perish the thought! Not when there are countless children still yearning for warmth and love. I can count on you, can't I? For the children. Thank you, this calls for celebration. I think I'll treat myself to that last bite of pineapple pudding I've been saving since last week. If you don't deserve it, it's you, Miss Zhloe. You're always working so hard to put food on our tables. Hello, lady. Who are you? This is Monaco, famous adventurer. She's the one who's helping Mrs. Zhloe turn her trading business around. You an adventurer, Miss Monaco? My mommy and daddy are adventurers too. I wish you could meet them. Mommy and daddy are the strongest adventurers I've ever seen. They're always keeping the people of Idleshire safe from nasty monsters, or at least they were. They went off to hunt something called a leap mark. They said they'd be home by sundown, but I haven't seen them since. Miss Zhloe says they probably just got lost. Anyway, I was so scared and lonely all by myself, but then I met Miss Zhloe. She's been so nice to me, just like a big sister. Sometimes she forgets to unlock the door or feed us, but I know that's just because she's busy. Right, Miss Zhloe? I just met you, but I like you too. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. My best friend promised she'd tell me a story about dragons, and I just love dragons. See you later, Miss Zhloe, Miss Monica. Some wondrous tales? That's Takeb. Just between the two of us, search parties have been scouring the land for any sign of her parents, but nothing. I know I shouldn't get the poor girl's hopes, but I simply haven't the heart to tell the truth. Besides, Mention may still work a miracle yet. Oh. The day after her parents disappeared, poor Latoya rushed out from her home to the city gates. She waited there day and night in the beating rain and blustery wind, just so she could greet her dear mother and father with a smile the very moment they returned home. When I found her, she was sniffling and shivering in the cold, and that's when my inspiration struck. I would start an orphanage, right here in Idleshire, and take in all the poor children like Takeb who are crying out for a gentle helping hand. And that's what I must keep to the task. My arms must spread wider and wider, with that no children need no such pain and noise ever again. Is it supper time yet? Get some more satisfaction. I am now a friend. There's still much work to be done before the finest of Menfin's arms are stable. To that end, Aliapoh has a new favor to ask of you. Thanks to you, we are doing better than we were. At least Zhloe's still paying the rent now. But I'm afraid to say Menfin's arm is still a long way from achieving true financial stability. Zhloe got to thinking, perhaps we've been doing ourselves a disservice by limiting our dealings to the Ishgardian nobility, no matter how wealthy and generous they might be. That's why Zhloe decided to look the realm over and look big, talking about consortiums, cooperatives, and conspiracies? Commiserations? That doesn't sound right. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I found a promising new client, Master Gegaruju of Gegaruju Shipping. Have you been to his resort in Costa del Sol? They say the sun shines bright on waters clear. Every day of every year. Teehee, that rhymed, didn't it? Anyway, I have an idea. What sort of rare trinkets and treasures do you think might tickle the fancy of those who live in a world of endless summer? If you're thinking cool, refreshing relics from the bleak, blustery highlands of Korthis, then I guess great minds think alike. Yes, it's the perfect arm to build upon the foundation we've laid. What do you say? Are you with me? Alright, make new deliveries. Culinarian is still my weakest crafter, even though it's almost at level 70. Anyways, Korth and souvenirs. And then this is the, they can't take any more this week. And you've been working your tail off this week, haven't you? Speaking of tails, I really wish the orphan boys would stop pulling mine. Don't they realize how much that hurts? Anyway, I think you've earned yourself a much-needed rest. Don't go too far, though. Zhloe's counting on you to help keep Menfin's arms going strong. So please turn in more next week. I start earning scripts. Anyways, back to shenanigan adventuring out here. Guess I could have taken the Aetherite crystal out. Why are these guys so racist against goblins? These guys are nice. I like these goblins because they give me lots of jingly shine. Hello, what can I help you with, Uplander? I'm in the middle of exterminating damselflies. Found damselflies heavy with eggs. Let egg-laden damselflies be and they will multiply to control. It will quickly become big problem. People might get hurt. You come with good timing. Can you help me exterminate damselflies? Sure. I'll just drill into them. More purple stuff. Would you like a normal drill? Oh, still get fucked up. You getting heated up. You can't take the heat. Didn't even get to have wildfire explode. Thank you, Plan. With this, damselfly exterminating is now complete. Collector's quarters much safer now. What do you mean they weren't doing anything useless? You fuckers. Need to appreciate your gobby friends. It's a pretty great Morbol. Curious adventurer. You wanna know what we're doing here? This kind goblin is showing us the ins and outs of the surrounds of the settlement. Seems like there's plenty to do and see around here. I really appreciate him showing us the highlights. You seem like you wanna know what's going on here? You wanna know what the goblin is telling us, don't you? Well, just now he was showing us all the best places in here to make some good gil. I really appreciate the lengths he's gone to. I have to pay him back somehow as soon as I can. You say you're interested to know what's happening here? The goblin is simply giving us a guided tour of Alshar and the hinterlands. He has already pointed out to us what is safe and what is not. Of course, since we are all adventurers, I'm sure we'll gravitate towards the more dangerous areas. The thirst for danger is in our blood, but in any case, this goblin is doing a marvelous job explaining every detail of the area. I think we all appreciate it. I know I do. Brainwashing, I have no idea how to clean brain. I'm just teaching our new city friends about Idleshire. Dangerous things, yummy things, I'm showing them all interesting things near Idleshire. We love sharing information and knowledge at Idleshire. See, the goblins are amazing people. Except for the Illuminati. Never trust the Illuminati. Alright, you guys. Stop being racist. This quest is trying to bring an end to racism. Welcome back. Did you save those adventurers from their chilling fate? They were being helped out. It was just a guided tour? There's no way the goblins are that kind. It's suspicious. When we get back to Alda, everyone who seemed nice always turned out to be a right bastard. No exception. It was just pretending to be guiding them around. He was waiting for the perfect moment to start brainwashing them and had to stop once you turned up. Maybe he was gods, I'm hungry. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Did you find out what they're up to? She was probably a murderer or something, judging by them weapons she was carrying. No, she was exterminating pests. Really a dangerous monster? That makes her sound like more like a hero than a murderer. In fact, it makes her sound a little too good. It's clear the cover is for something much more horrible. Maybe we weren't able to get into the bottom of their schemes this time, but mark my words, I'll catch them out. Maybe after I've had a bite to eat. Notch Bonadine seemed to be on the brink of starvation. Just can't work out how we're gonna cure these people of that horrible goblin brainwashing, but I'm so hungry I can barely think. Maybe if I had a good meal, I'd be able to work it out. I'm starving too. Do you think we should eat that jerked water buffalo we got from the goblin at the bonfire? Don't be a fool. Food from a goblin, it might be poisoned. Don't look so skeptical. Why would the goblin go giving refugees like us perfect good meat? Now those crawlers outside, they have a fair bit of flesh on them. Could you kill one and bring us a nice good slice of its meat? I think we're both too weak from hunger to do it ourselves. I doubt it's edible raw. There's a bonfire in the answering quarter. If you roasted the meat there, I'd figure it'd come out pretty good. Please hurry, I'm so hungry I can barely move. More hinterland stuff. It's like getting a nice clean map is taking longer than I thought it would. Alright, crawler, get drilled. Did it. Goblin coal shifter. Burn the meat. Does he have something to say about it? No? Don't feel like flying back. This dude's getting so boned. Thank God you're back. I thought I was about to pass out from hunger. Is this even much better? This ain't bad at all. I guess we don't need that jerked water buffalo after all. I'll bet it's poisoned anyways. Clearly had no trouble finding that bonfire I mentioned. Do you think you might be able to take this jerked meat back to the goblin who tends it? We sure don't want it. You go tell the goblin we don't need his poisoned food. We've got his delicious roasted crawler meat. Ha 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 ha. Oh, what a bunch of jerks. Lean and hungry douchebags. These guys are so racist they probably also hate on anorexia. I'm just humble bonfire gobby. Can I help you? Can't beat this meat. This is jerked water buffalo I gave to refugees. They eat roast crawler flesh instead. Is that safe? Can our players eat that meat? It gives us gobbies horrible belly pains. I'm very worried about refugees' bellies. Please take this gobby tea. It is good for curing belly pains. Alright, back we go. You're getting boned some more. Adventure, my guts are on fire. I feel like I'm gonna die. Are those crawlers still poisonous even after you roast them right through? I can't see my dead grandma. She's calling me, asking me to go with her. I should take that medicine. Yes, you should. Have some tea. Sorry, Grandma, not today. I can't leave Notchbone behind. This tea, I think it's working. My stomach feels better already. What is this? Medicine? Thank you. See, goblins are nice. Appreciate them. Gotta make it through this. I have to protect Dean, but I think the tea is working. The pain is a little better now. The tea seems to be working. I still feel pretty awful, but it's getting better by the minute. Sorry for having caused you all this trouble, Venture. I'm truly moved by your kindness. But a goblin was worried about us? He gave you that tea? I find that mighty hard to believe. There ain't a soul in the realm who gives a damn about us. Anytime someone's pretended to care, it was just part of some trick. Just like that goddamn bastard tricked us into debt back in Ulda. We're the first person we've met who actually seems to care. Look, them goblins gave us much more food than that, just that jerked water buffalo. Please take some of this for your troubles. I still ain't convinced it's not poison, though. Alright, what do we got? Level 40, level 70, and level 70. I'll take direct hit and crit. Nashbone was convinced he saw a goblin about to get... Them goblins stopped me scratching my head. I can't work out what they're plotting. Giving us medicine when we're sick? Pretty suspicious, don't you think? Is it, though? Well, I think it's suspicious. Now, speaking of suspicious, when I was lying sick, I saw a mighty suspicious goblin. But she was up to no good. Of course, I couldn't move, so I couldn't follow him and find out what he was up to. He was headed out in the direction of the answering quarter. Dean and I are feeling better now, though, so we were thinking about we'd follow him. We're not at full strength yet, so we're wondering if you'd come along, too, just in case. You guys need to take a lesson in tolerance and just being fucking good people. I mean, look at Wedge and Biggs. Could've just killed a crawler right there, huh? Goblin we're interested in is just behind here. I wonder what he's going to the answering quarter for. He's obviously plotting something evil. We'll just keep going south following this goblin. Stay close, Venture. We'll catch him in act in no time this time. Will you, though? Ah, you're here, but I think we was too late. The pain. What happened? It don't look like you're bleeding. Did that goblin do this to you? Who else would it be? I had nary a clue that he might cause such pain. I knew it, so he's attacking refugees out here in the hinterlands. That goblin will pay for this. Wait, no, I wasn't attacked. I sure think that what the goblin is threatening you with to have you protecting him like this. But there ain't no point standing around here. We have to get back to Idleshire. Somehow I think there's a misunderstanding. We have to say, please worry yourself, not with me. Once my supplies, I shall have no trouble making my own way back to Idleshire. For you, I'll be more concerned about that man. He seems to have quite the wrong impression of the situation. Keep working on chores episode. I had to change of plans. At first I want nothing more than to leave this place and build a new home, but after seeing what the goblins had done to that man, I can't just turn my back on the people here. I talked with Dean and we both agree. We've got no choice but to do everything in our power to thwart these goblins and their horrible schemes. We can't let anyone get tricked, exploited, and used like we were. Somehow I feel like you got the wrong idea. Still wants to follow a suspicious goblin. The evil goblin from before has returned. He came back to Idleshire and made his preparations for his next heinous crime and headed straight back out into the hinterlands. With your help, we'll catch him for sure. Meet us in the answering quarter just outside the city. Here we go again. Get 500 gil per quest. Spend 500 gil running around. Thank you for coming. The goblin's heading south down the road. Stick close behind him, but not too close. We can't have him knowing we're following him. Back when following quests didn't exist yet. You guys doing hiding here? Just up this road. It's the goblin I saw before. I'm sure he's up to no good. I even saw him packing a rope back at Idleshire. He's planning to kidnap someone. We should stick close. He's moving again. How much more you guys' shenanigans do I have to do here? Still hiding. Goblin's clearly looking for something. Is he searching for his prey? There ain't no one else around. If you ask me, this is the perfect place to do some crime. Look at them all. Did that little goblin kill him all single-handed? Nashbone, this isn't safe. We shouldn't be here. And don't be such a coward. If we don't do something, what'll happen to the rest of the people in Idleshire? Come on, we can't let him get away. They're gonna get their life saved. Under the bridge. What's going on here? Ow, please, please, no more. Of course it's painful. What do you expect? Don't worry, it will all be over soon. Misunderstandings. I finally caught you in the act. Stay away from him, you criminal. What do you think you're playing at, attacking this man? What? He asked me to. I give ancient secret goblin massage. Very good for tired body. Painful at first, but feels much, much better after. Massage, do you really expect me to believe that? Thank you once more, sir. Your work is truly very painful and somewhat embarrassing, but I'm feeling better already. What about the dead monsters, and what about the rope you were carrying? Dead monsters? I slew those beasts by way of payment. This wonderful master told me he'd accept no gil for his work, so in exchange I slew those ornkites near it for the dear man to feast upon. Rope is for tying ornkites into brace. Much easier to carry that way. I am a terrible hunter, so Edred's gift is big help for me. There was a time when I led a band of vicious cutthroat bandits, but one day I sustained a severe injury and found myself in no position to continue down that road. So I turned over a new leaf and left the life of crime behind me. Thanks to this kind goblin's work, I've recovered tremendously. We are citizens together in the same city. It goes without saying that we would want to work together and make each other's lives better. Wait, you really? This goblin... So I was wrong? I'm sorry I was so distrusting. Please accept us as citizens of your city. What happened? I'm confused, but of course, you are very welcome. All city friends are welcome. Alshire is free city for free people. Everyone is welcome. Thank you so much. I hope one day we can work together to make each other's lives better. We can start now. I'll give you a traditional goblin massage. It is quite painful and maybe embarrassing at first, but you will feel much better after. Wait, I'd rather not. I can't. No, wait. Arg! No! Misunderstandings. That are more than I've ever felt in my life, but I do feel very relaxed and limber. These goblins are pretty amazing. I'm just gonna relax here a bit. I'll see you back in Idleshire. Alright, finish your quest line, or do you have more? I've been living in the past and my judgment was clouded by it. Thank you for sticking with me and helping me see the truth. Alright, today, let's get out of there. Let's get out there and give something back to Idleshire. You got it! Yes, boss! Oh, he's got more! Wants to become an official citizen of Idleshire. There's one last thing I was hoping you might be able to lend me a hand with. I want a goblin massage said I want to be a citizen of Idleshire and I want it to be all official. You seem like you're on pretty good terms with the goblin leaders. Do you think you can talk to Zhloe for me? I still don't feel ready to talk to him face to face myself. Alright, curing racism. Cheap Chick sounds like the worst name for a female ever. To new city friends, of course they're welcome. They are very, very welcome. Zhloe will make citizenship papers with great fastness. What are new citizens' names? Notchbone and Dedeen? Zhloe has heard that name before. Notchbone. Ah, letter came for Notchbone. Uplander, please give letter to Notchbone. Notchbone sounds like the worst name for a male ever. Hey, Adventure, how'd things go with Zhloe? You have this. A letter addressed to me? That can't be right. Well, who could it be from? I know where you live now. I'm coming for my money. I expect to get back every last gil. You won't be worming your way out of it this time. Ah, it's the moneylender. How did he find you here? It ain't use chasing me against me. I'll run away. You can stay here and live happily with the goblins. What in the hell are you saying? We agreed we'd make a new start here together. I'm sorry, but I don't want to cause trouble for everyone here at Idleshire. Adventurer, could you check the entrance to the city and make sure that moneylender isn't waiting for me? I hate for him to catch me sneaking out and start a fight. Didn't he scam you? Should I punch him for you? Malicious moneylender. So this is where Notchbone has been hiding? I'm so far out of my way I should bring a little more gil at him for the trouble. You live here, you might want to stay away for a bit. Things are likely to get ugly. How much jingly shine does this guy want? Hello? He's already here? Alright then, I'll try and sneak out through the answering quarter. Wait, let us help Notchbone. We'll do something. Just wait here. We'll speak with the people at Idleshire. If we work together, we can chase that filthy moneylender out of town. Come on, let's go. Now he's hiding out here. Is there gonna be purple stuff? Out the east side. Hello. Go away. You're not welcome here. I was Notchbone's partner, so he is here after all. Well, if he won't show his face, I'll just get my money back from you instead. He paid you back everything you borrowed long ago. It's only your ridiculous unfair interest that's left, and besides, he's not here anyway. Isn't that right, everyone? Notchbone is here. He lives in Idleshire now. You're a wise leader, Goblin. You clearly know what could happen to your little settlement if you try to hide Notchbone from me. Well, where is he? You don't understand. He is one of us now. Most important rule of Idleshire is to respect friends. Notchbone is friend, and we will protect him. Huh? Do you have any idea what you're saying? Don't you know who I am? I fear perhaps you don't know who I am. My name is Edred. Perhaps you've heard of me? I'd like to try luck against me and be my guest. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the first person to put up a decent fight before I put you down. Huh? You expect me to believe a tale like that? Wait, I've seen your face before on the bounty posters. You're Edred, the White Thunder of Thanalin? This is a curious city. They call it a free city for free people, and there's everyone from famed mercenaries to assassins too. Well, let's just say that our little group here knows how to handle itself in a fight. Yes, we are strong. We'll protect Notchbone, and you must leave. Yeah, so there. And you don't look like some ordinary adventurer either. What is this godforsaken city? Run away! We did it. He's gone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. All problems are nicely fixed. Uplander, Zhloe have one last request. Please meet Zhloe back at Idleshire. Politeness. Thanks, old man. What does he have to say? That despicable man makes a living exploiting the disadvantages of refugees with not like Notchbone. He is truly the worst kind of scum. I can only imagine how difficult he made Notchbone's life. Alright, do I finally have a nice clean map? No, because I'm sure more will pop up here later. Everything was a big success. We saved Notchbone. Please take envelope. I'll land this very important paper thing for Notchbone and Dedeen. Paper thing needs signature from Zhloe, but Zhloe is too busy to visit him. Please take it to him. He is watch guarding it. Architecton, whatever that thing is. The Ark. Thank you for hand lending. God damn it, going back and forth again. And out here as well. This dude spends all his time hanging out here, huh? It's like, when does Sprout go away? Never. Hi, Dripwix. Oh, kind uplander. How can Dripwix help you? Please sign this. Thanks for coming so far. Envelope has important paper things inside. Now Dripwix has signed them. Everything is complete. Take envelope now, Nashmonadine. We need to make new city friends feel welcome. And back. Walking Atlas. Sounds important. Noshbo needs to load first, though. There we go. Dean told me all that happened. I'm so grateful for everything everyone's done for me, but I've caused so many problems. I think I should just leave. You got something for me? Yes. Papers of Dripwalker signature? What sort of official documentation? Let's have a look. We recognize Nashmonadine's city friends of Adalshire. City has only one rule they must obey. Always respect friends. Slowfix Dripwix. We're citizens who spent so long getting kicked out of one city after another to finally have somewhere to call home. What do you think you're doing, crying, you big oaf? You should be doing something to pay him back for their kindness instead. After all this time being tricked and betrayed, wandered from town to town, after all the problems we've caused these goblins, they still take us in as friends. I've never been so happy. Make sure to visit again sometime, Venture. Next time you see a city, we'll have made it into a grand and lively city to be proud of. Alright, I have to choose. I have 8 million of those materials on it, all just because of old airship things, so... And there's still more chore things to do. Like in the Forelands. There's this dude. The Deftarm sighs soberly. Master, I only wish to help Lost Athbath, a well-meaning wish, but now it seems that it will ruin us. With my travels, I have greatly angered the Overmind. I have brought this misfortune upon our colony. It is my duty to rectify it. I thought long and hard, and there is only one way to avoid war. I will destroy the Overmind himself. Without his guidance, the One Mind will not know what to do. They will grow confused, so confused, they cannot go to war without a leader to command them, yes? So I give myself up to Lost Nath, willingly for the Overmind to come out of his nest to cure me of individuality. In that moment, I will strike. If I submit myself to the One Mind's thoughts, he should not suspect. Should not. Master, when the storyteller spoke of true purpose, it caused me to reconsider my own. Perhaps becoming an adventurer was not my purpose at all. Creating the guild, traveling to distant lands to secure resources, treating with dragons, perhaps these were to serve a greater purpose, to protect my colony. I will not shirk this duty. My sense of self is strong enough. I will be victorious as I was at Annex Trine. Master, I cannot ask for your help this time. The storyteller will have need of you here, at the colony. Should I fail my task, all Vath must prepare themselves for war. Forgive me, these are difficult things for me to say. Very difficult, but I must. So, farewell for now. Oh no, Vath friend! I'll follow along and help. You look troubled, Great Hunter. Is there something amiss? The fool! The Overmind will gladly welcome him into his arms. Even should he strike down the Overmind, it will be for naught. When one falls, another rises, so it has ever been. Great Hunter, we are vulnerable to the Overmind, but his thoughts hold no sway over man. Only you can pursue him. But Storyteller, even though she find the Deftarm, there are too many drones in the hive for them to escape. Too many, the Overmind could command them all to strike at once. We must try to reach him before that happens. If the Deftarm enters the hive and is cleansed of his individuality, the One Mind will grow confident. Very confident indeed. His recklessness will only spur them to swifter action. Let us hope there is still time. I will try to summon the others. Those who may be willing to help us, hurry. Hurry, Great Hunter, to Lost Nath. Is this guy lost way over here? There's definitely purple stuff, and I'm actually going to hit that sprite in, aren't I? Yep, but who cares? You okay, dude? Uh-oh. No, come back. Uh-oh, shenanigans happening? You okay, dude? It is done. He is cured. Royal Bug. You come in vain, fleshling hunter of gods. Sense of self no longer exists in this one. He is ours once more, one with the many in harmony. Harmony that you could never hope to achieve. Your division breeds chaos, murder, war. You do not understand peace. Would that you could learn, could link. Our harmony is beyond your kind. All submit to a single thought here. We do not quarrel. But you, fleshling, you sow discord, you nurture deformity, you would murder the many. If you thirst for blood, hunter, then sate it with one of your own. Leave our hive at once. Release the Deftarm. You don't understand. The non-mind senses of self fester and corrupt the whole. The non-mind threatens the natural order. This one's presence is poisoned. Anathema. We feel it growing, gnawing, present yet apart, defiant. No longer it ends. Corrupted flesh must be destroyed before it grows and claims us. Don't do it. We know your strength, warrior. We know your thirst. Grant him his death, or will you let him grant you yours? Remember who you are. That's right. We're beating this with the power of friendship. Deftarm. What is this? The seams, they tear. Impossible. No, we are the many and you are one. Even if you stray, you cannot escape. You will obey. You forget that the Vath yet have allies, powerful allies. Give him hell, Deftarm. You're stronger than this. You're an adventurer, are you not? Pull yourself together. Without Deftarm, who will Drydock share stink eggs with? That's right, friendship power. Whoa, friendship power is helping more friends. Whose thoughts are these? Silence. Silence! The Linkit bends to his voice, to his will. One speaks louder than many. Master, storyteller, I know you all, and you know me. Yes, I'm the Deftarm veteran protector of my colony. Oh, get fucked! You... None would dare assault us, none. You know not what you have done. Withdraw. No murder this time. We're like, the fuck's going on? So confused. Run away. Those who have always followed the will of the Overmind know nothing of other powerful bonds in this world. I felt a great fear in him, greater than his hate. I believe the One Mind will avoid us for some time. I felt such emptiness as they feel. There were no shapes, no flavors, no moods. There are no questions, no answers, only a single command, to obey. I could not accept such a world. I was able to regain myself thanks to all of you, but now I feel so exhausted. Let us return home to the guild. Alright, new quests. I think rank 7 is the max, and then rank 8 you get from finishing all the other beast tribes, right? Or do you still get rep after this? Alright, we're back. You have a snazzy home to return to. My friends, I cannot thank you enough for coming to my aid. Friends, now don't go thinking it's cause I'm soft, cause I ain't. The hunters have been depending on the steady flow of arrow shafts from your guild. It'd be too much trouble to go back to fetching them ourselves. That putrid incense supplied by the guild may make my eyes water, but it keeps the convictory blessedly free of dragons. Gobbies cannot get enough of guild stink eggs. Drydox gets shivery shakes without them. What, like drugs? Just a minute, you guys are friends. I never realized the guild had become so important to so many people. Last Vast no longer lives as a parasite thanks to the Adventurers Guild. Our sustainability is guaranteed as long as there are those willing to accept our help. The One Line believed that we were alone, that we only survived by clinging to each other. That was their conception of a colony. To welcome strangers into the hive is unthinkable to them and our advantage. Unlike the One Mind, we can forge alliances with others to enrich our colony. They cannot ascertain our strength, and that is cause for them to leave us be. Much cause indeed. I might have much to be thankful for. It seems we have become too useful to those around us. We should repay our wonderful allies' kindness in whatever way we can. Even so, I yearn to experience more, to explore new lands and meet new people. I have learned much from your lessons, but it is time to be my own master. I have burdened you long enough. I know that I have much to learn, and that, try as I might, I can never be as strong as you. I must devote my own strength and see to the guild and its future adventurers. But I hope someday to join you. Your pupil will make you proud. Wait for me, master! And all was fine in the colony. Reputation up. I am now sworn. More experience points. Oh no, I can get 1730 more rep. Alright, off to Zenith for more society things. As a culinarian. Master Mogson is tugging at his palm in frustration. Can't believe it, above all the times for tricky. Why, if they were here, I'd give them peace of mind. Oh, once again, fate is working against us. Sometimes it seems as though we can't lift even a single brick without something going wrong. Let's all put our palms together and hopefully we can find a solution. Just when I had forgotten how entertaining the Moogles' antics could be, this happens. You see, we're expecting a shipment of supplies from the Temple Knights, but their delivery is long overdue. Mogson here suspects foul play. That's right, Koopa. With the Mogbenders busy at Barley's, I asked the Moogles at Asa to help transport the supplies. Unfortunately, I fear they may have hid them or worse. Our only choice is to find the Moogles in charge and question them ourselves. Give them a good talking to, Mogson. As leader of the Mogbenders, you must make it clear that you will not tolerate such trickery. I have faith that supplies will be here at Barley's before long. Of course, Terrasen, I'll give them a scolding they won't soon forget. Perhaps I'll even make them carry the supplies themselves. Somehow I doubt it. I look at him, off to rebuke an irresponsible Moogle as a father would have disobedient child. However, as we are expecting a good many crates, another pair of young strapping legs to carry them certainly would not hurt. Go and assist him should he require it. Monica, what are you doing here? Did Terrasen send you to accompany me again? He must learn to let me handle my own affairs. Koopa, look here, I gave this Moogle such a verbal thrashing that he's agreed to show me where he hid the supplies, and he has even forsaken trickery for good. Completely and utterly contrite he is. Also, I'd rather not spend my time reprimanding others. There's still so much to be done at Barley's, but lately I've felt that no matter how many hours we labor for, we never get any closer to completion. Don't worry not, I've no intention of giving up, Koopa. One blow at a time, we'll chisel away at Barley's until the glory of its past is restored. For now, I suppose I should see to the unenviable task of collecting the rest of the supplies. I know much more important matters demand your attention, but could you deliver this crate to Barley's? With any luck, we'll see each other again shortly. Now, show me where you hid them, quickly. There's no time to waste, Koopa. Alright, first delivery. Your turn, and sooner than expected. Is Mogson not with you? Crate of supplies. Supplies! And certainly the supplies were ordered. How kind of Mogson to shoulder the burden of finding the rest. While he's occupied, there is a matter I would like to discuss with you. As you have doubtless known, Mogson has become an admirable crafter in his own right. In fact, the zeal with which each and every Mogbender approaches their work has been not short of astonishing. However, despite their best efforts, the progress leaves something to be desired. Curious as to why I observed the Mogbenders at work, and one thing that struck me was the feebleness of their blows. Now, this is no fault of the Moogles. It is not due to laziness they strike so lightly. No, I believe the tools are to blame. The Moogles cannot grip their tools firmly, and they do not have our theory arms. Tools made for us are entirely unsuitable for them. But what if we were to furnish them with tools attuned to their etheric energy? No, I don't want to join the Novus network. Which brings us to the supplies. With them we shall make wind-aspected tools, which I believe the Mogbenders will be able to swing as mightily as we swing our own tools. I would give you the honor of helping me craft the first one. I would have you prepare a special varnish whose unique ingredients shall enhance the ethereal conductivity of the tools, enabling your furry friends to wield them with little effort. Before we begin, however, bring the creative supplies to Mogmol. As always, you are free to take whatever you feel is necessary to complete your task. Hello, Mogmol. They always think I have the easiest job in the Mogmenders, but they're wrong. Have you ever flapped your wings in place for hours on end? No? They have no idea how hungry it makes you, Kupo, but I must do my duty. What supplies do you acquire this time? Ah, so these are the errand supplies? Any Kupo nuts? I thought not. In that case, feel free to take anything you need. Thanks. Make a high-quality tool component. Wait, do I really need innovation? It's like this is much easier than the stuff I was making in Adalshire. Are you finished already? Of course, I expect only the most superb craftsmanship from you. Yes, here you go. Ah yes, this is a masterpiece, and that there can be no doubt. Now I only need to take what I've made and make a spectacular new tool. These guys are a bunch of tools. Look, have you ever seen a hammer so mighty, so majestic, so miniature? Oh, there's nothing like crafting something so fine that with your own hand. Of course, I could not have done it without you, my friend. When I returned, and with all the missing supplies, no less. What's that smell? Have you been crafting? Indeed, we have, my dear Moggs, and a special present for our favorite Mogmender. I believe you will be most pleasantly surprised. Oh, I'm not falling for that again. I still remember the taste of disappointment when I bit into those fake Kupo nuts. What is it this time? Leather cloud mallow? Nope, actually something special. Monica, do you too? Perhaps you are telling the truth after all. Very well. Show me a present just in case I shall gird my palm for the worst. Shiny new hammer? Funny Moogle noises. This hammer, it's different from the others. Both Monica poured our hearts and souls into it, so I hope you are able to make good use of it. I believe this hammer and other tools like it will bring a marked improvement to the Mogmender's work. How does it feel, Moggsin? It's so light and fits my paws perfectly. Were those other tools just for practice? Why, it feels like I could chip away at stone all day and night, Kupo. I am full glad to hear that. Truth be told, I know that you and the other Mogmenders are growing frustrated at your lack of progress. With this, I believe you'll be able to produce work at the speed and quality I know you are capable of. I apologize. You shouldn't have had to go to such great lengths on our account. Nevertheless, you have my thanks and the thanks of every single Mogmender. That is why we are here, is it not? To teach you and yours all we know, so that one day you might repair Zenith without guidance from a doddering old fool. So there's no need to thank us, much less apologize. We shall be content to see you produce grand works. And so we shall, Kupo. I dare say this moment marks a new age for the Mogmenders. Alright, take a materia. Which one? Take a CP6. Better area? New tools make better things? Happy Moogle! Thanks to your efforts, the Moogles have brand new tools! The tools have new tools! Also, reputation up! Am I right? Hooray! I'm now respected. Mog Eat Mog 3. And we're also off to Oxundu. More society stuff. I was cooking up a plan to improve relations with the Zundu. Friends. It is as Alina vanishes. Ever since brother visits Chief Sona, the relationship between Zundu and Gundu is tense. We must do something before tension grows into animosity. There's something all Gundu and Zundu work together for. Lena thinks upon problem for many sunrises and decides that Gundu shall hold a feast for Zundu. To treat friends to banquet is a meaningful act among Vanu. When we gather around blazing cooking fires, all grudges wash away like tears in rain. Lena's to prepare fish for the main course, so she goes to Vorsian Saran to make a catch even Inu Vanu envies. Food that the cook catches with her own talons is all the more delicious. Oh, do Saran wrap? However, as essential as the fish is the seasoning, and Lena wants to impress, so she asks Monica to gather a mineral most precious, Abalathian rock salt. We want to hold the Cloud Sea's entire supply, so Monica must venture deep within Okvundu Vana to where their storehouses be. Search them and bring back most pure chunk you can find. Lena needs time and concentration to make suitable catch, so she asks that Monica gives the rock salt to brother. Watch Monica, Lena returns with Cloud Sea's most succulent fish. It's like Abalathian rock salt. Can't I just get that from the Far East at a certain time? Look up. Look way up. Unclouded Abalathian rock salt. Invading their stores. Don't feel like flying back. Hello, is this still out there? Fishing for friendship. Greetings, I think Sister says to expect something from you, although she says not what it is. Some salt. Abalathian rock salt, and its cloudless as clear summer skies. To obtain such minerals no easy task. What does Sister hope to use this for? A feast, and Sister prepares the main dish no less? Ah, it is just like her to put on a brave face, but as mist after spring rain, her courage is often fleeting. What is not Lena Vanner's place to doubt her? It is because of my rudeness at Oxunda that she goes to such trouble. It is shameful that my actions burden her so. Sister changes, it is plain to see. Not long ago she clutches at Linu's feathers, fearful to wander too far from my gaze. But now her conviction to build our new home spurs growth. So much that Linu sometimes does not recognize her. I thank you for standing by Sister's side during this time, Netherling. Alas, though Sister is no longer frightened nestling, to leave her alone in the wild brings Linu Vanu worry. For all Sister's convictions, still she is delicate, with arms like branches of birch tree. Endymions stalk the skies, and beasts worse still skulk in the waters. As chief, Lina Vanu must watch over village. Netherling, pray visit Vorsi and Saram and see that she is safe. To the south. These ones I don't want to flap way up into the sky. How many poetics do I have? 685. Oh, purple stuff. Hi, purple stuff. Would you like to get drilled? Murder. You okay here? Thank you for rescuing Linu yet again. Cloud fishing requires patience and focus. Lena's surroundings fade into background until there is only fishing, lure, line, and lure. Lena does not hear the cloud worms steal upon her. Maybe the worm smells Lena's catch. Fish is so plump, leftovers from feast feed tribe for moons. Come, Monica, let's return to Ogundunaki before meat spoils. Uh-oh, bad things. Hello, brother gives Linu Valley rock salt Monica takes from Vundu. With such rich seasoning, fish will be talk of Oxundu for moons to come. And now Linu Valley cooks. Of course Monica's welcome to feast as guest of honor. Are there going to be good things or bad things here? Music says peaceful things. So far. Does Sanu know why Honu, chief of Vundu, wears such ornate mask? The mask is symbol of his power, no? Chief Honu wants others to believe so, but Linu knows true reason. He masks the feathers on his head which are thinner than newborn hatchlings. Ha ha ha! Many times Chief Unu and Sonu sit around fires such as this. Sonu still remembers well the power of his dance. He moves with the intensity of the sun itself and drives all darkness into hiding. Lina wishes to one day dance with father's vigor, both to honor his memory and to protect Ogundunaki. Linu Valley may still be young, but Sonu knows she will become a great member of the Gundu tribe. Maybe one day she becomes chief. Chief Sonu makes Linu Valley blush. Linu Valley is but a nestling still. Ha, it is but a joke, Linu. Happy things. All Zundu praise feast, particularly the fish. We look forward to sharing many meals together in coming moons. Of course, Monica is welcome to sit alongside the cooking fires with us anytime. Thanks. Fishing for friendship. That's right, more friendship power. Look what friendship is doing for the world. Ogundunaki's principal structures have been completed and the Zundu have sent flowers in celebration. Reputation up. This is the friendship power episode. Actually, there was already a friendship power episode a while back with all the beast tribes, right? Respected. Oh, should I get back to main store? Well, there's still one quest I have to do out here. I have to get a piece of gear first. The ring isn't unique, is it? No, it's not. Make sure to pick up another ring. There, eye level 270. Now that I'm eye leveled the fuck out, let's go do this quest over here. Over in Astrocom! The final quest, level 60. Jennifer and Lady Lavelle appear to be ready to depart, with or without you. Get some celestial opposition and eye level 210 stuff that I don't need. I'm quite aware that the mere notion of accompanying Lavelle to the answering quarter is bordering on absurd, but I cannot in good faith abandon our good friend in her time of need. Not after all we have been through. I am joyed to see that you have come to the same conclusion as well. You two are foolish, but I would not trade friends such as you for all the gold in the Aurum Vale. But there is no gold in... my lady, might I ask you to entertain a second opinion? An option? Second option? You said that your father's diary contained a document which implicates Sylvester and Rufin's murder. What if... and I fully understand the enormity of it. What if Sylvester still has yet to lay eyes on that document? Suppose he only took the diary to provoke you. If we could somehow retrieve it before you boarded his airship. Then we have a bargaining chip of our own. But this man is the leader of the bibliotheques. Their sole purpose in life is the hoarding of knowledge. Of course he read the diary, and knowing Sylvester, the document would have been set to flame the moment he discovered it. Unless we told him that there was another document, one that I removed from the diary to have examined. One that was not in the diary that he stole when he stole it. Of course, there is no such page, but it would be easy enough to draft something up from memory of what I saw, something that would appear official from a distance. It just might work, though there is always a chance that he may simply attempt to take the document by force. Were that to happen, we would be fortunate to escape with our lives. Sylvester is a formidable Astrologian. Some say he possesses the power to stop time. But I thought those were only... No, we mustn't think of that. There is little time left before the scheduled meeting in the answering quarter. Lady Lavelle's plan is all we have. If we're to save both her and her family, we must act and trust that the stars will guide us to victory. Alright, let us be off. It's like if you hit level 60 before reaching here, too bad, can't do the quest. It's like the bug quest. Wrong gate, I wanted the west one, didn't I? Oh, it's pretty equidistant to both. There's definitely going to be an instance for this quest. Now 15 summers have come and gone since I last set foot on the path of contemplation, yet this place appears as if it hasn't been inhabited for centuries. Nature is the greatest of lovers, Jana Kennard. She provides us with what we need, but when we are done with it, she has to take back what is, and always has been rightfully hers. There's still time before Sylvester is to arrive. I would like to take a walk and see where my father lived, just knowing that I tread the same ground as he may grant me my mind peace. Well, then might I suggest a rooftop garden directly to the south of here? Your father and I would spend many a night there, gazing up at the stars and prattling on about our dreams into the small hours. It is where you first told me of your mother, your birth mother, not the aunt who cared for you after Lady Bird died in labor, and the child she was carrying. To the south? When is it instance time? Hello, welcome to an empty plot. I wonder if my father knew that one day I would be here, standing under the same sky he did. Did he know that he would have a daughter who was as stubborn as he? A daughter who put her life and the lives of those she loved in danger because of an unfulfilled dream? I think he did, and I think that if he were here now, he would be proud. Proud that I at least tried, proud that I did not let fate control me, but that I rather walked hand in hand with that fate down a path my father left, not only for me, but for all those who would carry in their hearts the same dream. I believe he would be as well, Lady Lavelle, though I did not fully realize until recently these past moons it has been as if Rufin was here by my side once again, the passion, the stubbornness, the talent. Friendship power again, I do not think he would stand idly by as Sylvester had his way, and so I believe neither should we. Thank you, Jan. I know I have been hard on you, but it is only because you are an incompetent Australian with an aversion to training. Not because you are anything but a good man, and a good friend. Now let us see what the stars have in mind for us today. Stargazing. Oh, heading back up here again. No, close. Oh, there's the instance. Sylvester is not a man to be late. He will be here. It's time to fuck him up. Alright, how hard is this fight? It's like I heard things spawning. Douche alert! Ever so predictable, Leva. I'm sorry to inform you that there has been a change of plans. There will be no return to your homeland. No tear-filled reunion with your grandfather, no trial, only a sentence, and that sentence shall be carried out here by mine hand. You see, after reading your father's diary, it became clear that you and your wretched friends know too much. You would not believe how long I've been searching for that document. The last one that connected me to your father's unfortunate accident I tracked down and had all the others destroyed, but this one has eluded me for almost 2 decades. The last? Jan Monica, appears we are left with but a single path. There was only ever one, my lady, and we shall see it to the end. Alright, murder time. Thanks are in order. Have some gravity. Oh, get fucked. You guys are weak. Silence. Here come some more friends. Oh, get fucked. Give him some dignity. You know what I sense? Murder. Run, go kill them. You get murdered. Celestial stasis. Nice cast, idiot. Is that it? Get fucked, nerd. Wait. If you wish to see your grandfather live, you will not kill me. That was never our intention, Smith. No, I only wish to ask a few simple favors, the first being the return of my father's diary. Give it here. You will then send word back to the old world to have my grandfather released immediately, and finally return to Cheyenne and report to the forum that I have disappeared and presumed deceased. Fail to do these things, and I shall tell the forum all I know of your involvement in my father's death. I doubt they will be as generous with their mercy as I. And what? You shall remain here and continue to spread our knowledge across this worm-eaten realm like it was a sweet cream butter? You know not what you do. The barbarians of this realm have shown that they can only use knowledge to destroy each other. They corrupt it, they lessen it, and then they forget it. They never once have shown they are worthy of the knowledge they so defile. And yet you will still give it to them. Very well, I shall do as you ask. But know that the forum is ever listening, ever watching. Should you continue your escapades here at Ishgard, they will find out. And they will send others until they have succeeded where I have failed. We're making a mistake, we're leaving an enemy alive. Then you best make certain they do not. You are a powerful man who also happens to be a master of lies and deceit. I pray the task should not prove too difficult. And if it does, well then I can always show them what manner of a man you truly are. I don't think there will be any need of that. Sylvester, however wicked, is not a fool. He will not sacrifice what he has spent the past 2 decades building over a girl he, even with his back to the cobble, sees as inferior, especially if you have offered him a means of accomplishing it without causing him to lose face. His pride, of course, will ache, but it's not a little wine cannot cure. You're right. Something I never thought I would admit, at least out loud. So does it mean you will remain in the sea and continue your teachings? I see what you did there. Of course I will. There is the pending contract with House Durandare, my obligations to the Convictors and the Hunters of Tailfeather, and then of course there's a matter of your incomplete training. If memory serves me, you have still only opened half of the Heaven's Gates. It's like, oh no, more training. It's like, calm down there, Kassen. Whoa, what was that noise? Well, things not go completely as planned, but we arrived at this fate intended for us nonetheless. The question is, what do we do with this fate we have been granted? I believe this warrants another reading, but perhaps after we've had a bite to eat. Back home, to the Astrocom. It's like you can't have Astrologicum without cum. Or it's like next quest will be available once you beat the quest Heaven's Ward. Alright. Celebration? Training? Oh yeah, just in time to greet the Athenium's newest member. May I present you with Lord Rufin. What a surprise. But I believe I know the answer. Your senses are doubtless reeling from having witnessed poor Lady Little's tragic end in the hinterlands. Wink. Contrary to popular opinion, I was not murdered at all, but merely on a long and winding journey that has finally brought me back to Ishgard so that I may teach the secrets of Chilean astrology once again. I mean to show the people that fate is a path that need not be walked in darkness, that the stars can be used to light the way. In my first lesson, that those who oppose the celestial guidance shall find their foes burning on and on without end. Alright, new skills, new superpower. New superpower! Divinations of Astrologians transcended echo deep within your soul. Alright, this concludes. You must meet the following requirements. You must simply main quest The Far Edge of Fate. Once you do so, your next Astrologian quest will be available from Janet Kennard. Alright, that's like all the way through the main story into once we get to Stormblood, right? I mean, we can also go to Tailfeather. There's also this to do. Learn nothing new. Sansan's holding out for Guidelot's return. Yeah, it's you. I was wondering about Guidelot. I'm afraid I've not seen him since he stormed out. But I've spoken with Master Silvio. As promised, he looked into the Korthan legend, the Saint of Song in the Heavens, and he came to share his findings. Apparently, the heavens is a reference to a voice from the sky. It is most likely some form of natural phenomenon such as thunder and lightning. Which means that Guidelot was right. After all, what else could a voice from the sky be? It isn't as though there are people who dwell in the clouds and love to sing besides. What? A tribe of Moogles in the Trinity Mists? Why didn't you say so earlier? If these Moogles are patrons of music, their forest-dwelling counterparts, they may well know of the Ballad of Oblivion. Please, you must show me to their village. As for Guidelot, 'twould seem he still requires time alone, but I dare say he will come after us once he hears we are on the right track. Might it trouble you to leave a message with Master Silvio informing Guidelot of our destination? I shall wait you at Annex Shrine. More musical things. Oh, Guidelot's still hanging out here. Monica! Yeah, it was but a matter of time before we found him. Lest you wonder, Guidelot has been watching you and Sanson from afar. Several times did he come to ask what I had been discussing with his friend. And soon did it. Moog was the son of Samal. I was not aware of this, and I certainly wouldn't discount the possibility that the legend may in fact refer to the creatures. Guidelot, you should settle your difference with Sanson and go to the Training Mist with your friends. Being stubborn and worrisome besides. Their business, you know. Damn it, I want to, but ugh, you always seem to know what's best. Tell me, what should I do? Come with us. You reckon I should go as well, huh? I'll think about it. Man, I have to guide this guy a lot. Hello. Such an imposing structure. When were Guidelot here, he would doubtless be inspired to compose a song. From here I must rely upon you to lead the way. Let us ascend to the Training Mists. Now we're going all the way to Mogholm. You made it. Were we able to guide a lot of people? I didn't need to guide you a lot. Such a magnificent view. I have no gift for verse. I must commit this scene to memory. Then if I convey it to Guidelot when next we meet. Now then, 'tis only me that we first present ourselves to the chieftain of Mogholm. Let us seek him out. He's just hiding back there. I see you. Hey, chief, how you doing? The Battle of Oblivion, I had not expected to hear the name from you, Kupo. It is a terrible, terrible song, hence this forbidden song among Moogle kind. I just earlier gave one of our bards dressing down simply for asking about it. Young Mogta, he was ever the inquisitive one. I hope he understands that I mean well. Lest you wonder, after being scolded, he flew off salting ahead towards north of Mogholm. That's Mogta and to the north, Kupo. Would you mind meeting up with me outside the village? We're gonna have a chat with this Mogta. Is he like Gobuta but a Moogle? That's a slime reference. Despite making much of the songs from initiative, it's clear that Chieftain Mog wanted us to meet the Moogle who shares our interest. God damn it! Annoying enemy get tripled. Our enemies can stay the fuck away. Despite making much of the songs from nature, it's clear that Chieftain Mog wanted us to meet the Moogle who shares our interest in it. What his motives are, I cannot say, but I see no harm in seeking. I'm so frightened I cannot speak. But I see no harm in seeking out the bard of which he spoke. 12 forbids you have forgotten this, but his name is Mogta, and he should be north of Mogholm. Alright, follow you. Finding purple stuff. Surveying for a long time. The poison. Do we save him? Search for Mogta. Continue farther north, deal with more purple stuff. Don't look this way. Stay over there. Let me survey in peace. Get AoE'd. Gotta find more purple stuff. Gotta find more purple stuff. Ow! That sounded like it hurt. Any more purple stuff? Nope, finally found him. Hi, Sanson. More long surveys. Cannot seem to find the little creature, and I was so certain that the chieftain intended for us to seek him out. Shenanigan music. Hi. Kubobo, please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as sweet and succulent as I look. Have no fear, little one. I promise we won't hurt you. Might you be Mogta by any chance? You know my name? Who are you? You seek the Battle of Oblivion? Why, I do believe we're looking for the same thing, Kupo. Recently I learned about the existence of a potent song. Legend says it resounds through the heavens and destroys all. Curious to know more, I went to ask the chieftain about it, but he told me off. It's beyond a single Moogle to seek, he said. I need friends with me whom I trust, otherwise it'd be far too dangerous. Fortunately, I have no friends. Want to be our friend? The way we've only met, we share a common objective. Might we not seek the Battle of Oblivion together, as friends? You would search with me? Oh, joy of joys, I have friends! Let's return to Mogholm at once and have the chieftain tell us all about the song. Alright, head all on the way back. How about the guy who needs to be guided a lot? It's like, where's Sanson's wife hanging out at? Hello! That your heart's beat as one and this endeavor is plain to see. You are fit to look for the Ballad of Oblivion. Is what I would say, except you're still missing a little something, a small but vital piece. I can't quite put upon it, but your fellowship is incomplete without it, Kupo. Guidelot, he is our missing piece. I believe that he would come back, but it seems I was wrong. He's been following us this entire time. Is this true? You caught sight of Guidelot here in the Turning Mist? This Guidelot fellow, does he love music? Aye, that he does. Like you, he is a bard and he loves music with all his heart. Then it's settled. Once Guidelot joins us, we'll embark upon our journey. Our band will be all the merrier for his company. If he's nearby, we're bound to find him. So please cheer up, Kupo. Until such time as your fellowship is whole, you may remain here as our guest. Alright. They come back at level 60. Alright, let's have some Paladin things to do over in Coerthus, right? This guy's Taint. Learn Divine Veil. Curious tidings. Not long ago I received word from an acquaintance of mine, Grimold, who claims to have in his possession a missive written by Solgzagil and addressed to me. He insists that I come collect it with him in person and Tailfeather, and since we haven't had any leads in our search for Oathkeeper, I see no reason to deny him. Let us be off then. It's been so long since I've done these quests I kind of forgot what we're doing. Looks like we're questing for Old Soul Key. I do try to do these quests when I can. At least the tank ones, because I use them in roulettes to level them. The rest of them, like my Black Mage, it's almost level 60. I just level through beast tribes and hunts. Appreciate you coming all this way, Constantine. I know it must seem a little odd. I think it's been strange from the start. Who sends a missive with provisions when we've got Moogles running around who can do it far faster? Not to mention the fact that bandits have been raiding caravans to Tailfeather for weeks. If it weren't for them moving on, this latest shipment would have likely never arrived. Any road. From what I can tell, it was languishing in someone's storm for a while. Better late than never, though, eh? It was your friend's wish that you come all this way. Read it for yourself and you'll see. I left you a gift near the 100th Throws. Take it and become the man you were destined to be. Curious fellow, this Solgzagil. Any road, if I were you, I'd head north and find whatever it is before someone else does. My thanks, friend. I shall do just that. Let's head towards the Throws and see what we find. Don't throws it away. Hello, Taint. Should be around here somewhere. Mysterious box. What's inside? No combat in this one, just finding shit. Is that a soul you found? Well, if it isn't, look, a pair of gallant cuisses. Well, why? Why do I feel like I'm being led by the nose? Because you are? First the journal, now this missive? There's so much I want to ask, so much I should have asked when he was still alive. Getting all the way back here, huh? That was quick. Is there another 56 quest? Everything done way the fuck out here. What's worrying you now? To be honest, I never really understood why you accepted me as your pupil. What made you change your mind? What did you see in me? And what would you have me do now that you're gone? So it is true then. What's up, Leroy? Papa Shan could not conceal the truth from you forever. He told me of Solxigo's claims in your search. I could not believe it. I would not believe it, yet now... More friendship power, Paladin friendship power. Mine's not shining, though. Mine just became shinier. What sorcery is this? Huh, that doesn't look good. Is Sulky watching us? He was watching you, boy, you and the soul you bear. Could you have been a minion of Death's Embrace spying on Solxigo's pupil? Perhaps he hoped Solxigo's quest would end with his death, that none would attempt to reclaim Oathkeeper in his stead. They thought us broken when our brothers betrayed us, when they robbed us of the sword and delivered it into their keeping. But we did not give in to despair, nor will we do so now. Oathkeeper will be ours again, I swear it. I must return to Ul'dah for now. The way our souls resonated was unlike anything I have ever seen before, and I know not what it portends. Pray continue to look after the boy, Monica. What do you want from me? I want you to become a stand-up paladin. Alright, superpower. Superpower. Divine Veil. Alright, come back at level 58. Alright, I think no main story quest this time. So I think next time, maybe get back to it. Thanks for watching! Did you like this video? If you did, like it, leave a comment, and share it. You can click on the left button to subscribe, and the right button to watch more Lalafell adventures. Thanks for watching!